What's up guys, it's your girl Kasey and I'm back again with another YouTube video. So I just had a birthday and I just am like reflecting on like everything I've learned in my 20s because I'm 29 now, so next year in 2023 I'll be 30. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I feel like more of an adult. I feel like my feet are getting up underneath me a little bit more. And so I just kind of want to do a video about like living out loud or moving in silence. So a lot of my friends like know this about me. Well, okay, there are levels to my friendship. I will openly admit that. Because I've learned a lot over the years about like friends and who my real friends are and like governing myself accordingly. I've been burned a lot from friends or people who say that they love me and you know they really treat me like, but I decide to move in silence and live out loud all at the same time. And I know that sounds like an oxymoron and they contradict themselves, but they really don't. So to the general public and to like people who really are not in my close circle, I decided to move in silence. Like I do not share anything. I do not give any details about my life. Like if you know like personal details of my life, then you should consider yourself lucky. Okay, very lucky, yes. Because I just don't believe in like telling people things, because either people will like pray for your downfall or they'll like talk you out of things, and I really just don't like dealing with negativity, especially like if I'm still trying to decide on something or if I haven't really like made my mind up yet. It's really difficult for me to express myself like when it comes to something that's emotional or anything like that. So I decided to like internalize a lot of that and really just move in silence until I decide like this is what I'm gonna do, or until I hear from God on this is what I'm gonna do. And I really just choose not to share that part of my life with other people because it just never turns out the way I want when I start telling people what I want to do and my dreams and my goals, because to a lot of people it's very like super ambitious goals, and I really just don't want people to talk me out of things. And so then that goes to like the other part of the coin too, where it's like I do live out loud and I live in my truth and I live like however I want to live, and I really don't have any regrets for things that I do say or how I say them for the most part, and unless it's like super disrespectful. But yeah, I guess my living out loud is like living in my truth, and I'm just very like honest and open, and like if ever you hear something from me or if ever I say something to you, just know that's exactly what I'm thinking, unless I don't say nothing at all. Now if I don't say nothing at all, it's a lot of things that I might say that will hurt your feelings. So I actively choose to be silent in that area, but just know that when I do make a statement, it's a very bold statement, and I do live out loud, and I am very proud of things that I've accomplished. And I feel like as a person, as I get older and as I get more experience, like I learn not to take like the congratulations and the I'm so proud of you as seriously as I used to. Like I used to, like words of affirmation is really, I thought was not like so much of my love language, but now like I realize it is a part of my love language, and I also safeguard with who says that to me. Like with my best friends and when my parents say like that they're proud of me, like those are the only words of affirmation that like I care about. And then everybody else, like not like I love like posting on Instagram, because obviously all of the endorphins and mental things that's supposed to come with social media do come with social media, and posting and getting the likes and the views and the recognition for like your hard work is enjoyable, right? But that's not why you do things, or that's not why I do things. And so I really just learned like in my 20s to just say thank you a lot. Like at first I was like very like nonchalant with my accomplishments, like oh like I don't know, like I would just brush off when people give me compliments and stuff like that. But now I'm like, no, you really did that. Like, you really out here like doing stuff that you like, that your parents were shocked that you were doing. Not saying that they thought I wouldn't be nothing. It's just that like they're like, they would have never thought to like have an investment property like Airbnb. Of course, like Airbnb was not around during their time, so like stepping outside of their comfort zone, and so it's just a lot to take on. I have learned not to take on the weight of everyone else's concern by moving in silence. And it kind of sucks because it's like you want someone to like express yourself to and like bounce ideas off of, but then you realize like at the end of the day, who's gonna be paying for this? Me. At the end of the day, if there are consequences, who's gonna get them and have to deal with them? Me. So why am I taking this to other people instead of handling this by myself and taking this conversation between me and God? Like, that's it. So that's what I've decided to do. And that's why I move in silence. And then when I make my decision, I stand 10 toes down in what I'm doing, and I tell everybody. And that's when I'm ready to tell them. Like, I don't tell people things. And it's no shade towards people who may not be there during conception, because what most people realize, like on the individualistic level, like most people are not there with me when I do the pre-planning phase, right? Like most people are not there. Most people don't know. My friends probably know a little bit of whatever I tell them, but as far as like the full plan and everything that it comes with it and all of the gripes and all that stuff, like I don't share that with anybody. And so when I do like finally make announcements or post about something, then people are like, well, why didn't you tell me, or why? And I'm like, I really didn't have anything to say. Like, it's not like I appreciate you and I value you, but by me telling you, what would that have done? You know, and it's just because I have talked to so many people about like my dreams and my goals, and they just wanted to shoot them down, and I'm over that. And quite frankly, I don't care. I don't care. I'm doing whatever I want to do, and that's that. So I do feel like I've learned a lot by oversharing and over communicating like what I'm getting ready to do. But now, like, moving in silence is so peaceful. It's so peaceful because there's no way that you can fog up your own mind. Like, it's very clear whenever you just keep all the negativity out, and what sucks too is like keeping your parents out of things. Like, I love my parents so much, and when I need them, like, they riding like 10 toes down. Except for my mama, I don't know, it's like 9.5, I don't know. But just like whenever I need them, they're there. But as far as like whenever I'm in an idealistic stage, then I really don't share that, because I don't want my thought process to be fogged with someone else's fears. So if I were you, I would just move in silence, baby. Move in silence. That's the best thing you could do. Okay? So yeah, that's all.